Hi, welcome back or welcome to the channel. Now, another TennoCon has come and gone. TennoCon 2022 has come and gone. They talked about quite a bit actually. So we are going to get into as much as we can, or as much as they covered rather, in this video. First, let's start with the elephant in the room, okay? Crossplay, okay? They mentioned that crossplay is coming before cross save, so it's not going to be at the same exact time. Crossplay is going to be coming first, and they mentioned that in order to actually do crossplay, what they're going to have to do is make it so the void trader is the same on all platforms, because he's 2 weeks, maybe a month ahead on PC compared to console. So what they'll have to do is make it so the void trader comes on the same day, has the same wares. They'll have to slowly make it so presumably he's in the same location on all platforms. Not entirely sure if they gotta go that far, but yeah. And they are calling that the Boro Pero, I believe that's what the official name is, and they mentioned July 29th that they're going to try to do that. Basically, it's a try to get Borrow Kater, to sort of sync up across all platforms, which will be interesting. It actually will make things quite a bit easier for me. Because as many of you guys don't know, I do Void Trader videos. So if they're all synced up, that makes it a bit easier for me. But yeah, let's continue on, shall we? With the fact that they vaguely mentioned mobile. Apparently they're in like some kind of testing phase or something. I think they mentioned something about friends and family testing out, so that's pretty cool. Let me know in the comment section below, do you guys plan on doing Wolfram on mobile? Is mobile something you're interested in? If I'm being perfectly honest, it might have the same limitation at the Switch as far as no offline mode. I can see DE doing that, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. Let's continue, shall we? Stranger's Mask. That's what this is. The Stranger's Mask, and in order to get it, if you're watching this video, it is live for, I believe, 24 more hours, something like that. So what you want to do is you want to go to the in-game market and just search Stranger's Mask should come up. It costs 1 credit, so you can buy it for 1 credit and you will own it indefinitely. It will be for both your operator and drifter. You'll actually get 2 of them. You'll get 1 for operator and 1 for drifter. You'll just gotta buy the 1 and you'll get both of them. So that's what's up with that. Core Prime is live in game now. They pulled a fast one on us, sort of speak, and they released Core Prime at TennoCon. They released Core Prime at TennoCon. And that's not all. They also released a Titania Deluxe skin, which I think is pretty cool. Honestly, looks pretty cool in my humble opinion. They also gave us a concept for the new Warframe that's coming in the future. Werewolf Frame coming in, Werewolf inspired frame, they officially say. Coming soon, TM. This is just a concept. It's not going to be the next frame or anything. This is just kind of what they have right now as far as concepts are concerned. They also, yes, they also mentioned Warframe Veil Breaker, okay? Warframe Veil Breaker, judging by the trailer, which I'll probably make a separate video talking about Warframe Veil Breaker, because it seemed like quite a big thing that we will want to talk about. But yeah, it seemed to take place either after or most likely during the events of the new war. We get to presumably see what's up with Call after the events of the new war. So that should be interesting. Or during the events of the new war, after a certain thing happens. I don't want to give too many spoilers if you haven't played the new war, but I do recommend playing the new war in order to understand about Veil Breaker more, in order for it to have more of an impact. In fact, I don't see a universe where the new war is not required in order to play Veil Breaker. But speaking of new war required, new war is not required to play the Divine Paradox. Yeah, you heard me. The new war is not going to be a prerequisite. It's not going to be required. The way DE explains it, they want it to be more like a true paradox, if you will. So they're apparently going to let you play this very, very early on, and like a whole paradox experience or whatever. Now, that actually would be interesting. I mean, I already know what I know, so it's kind of hard for me, if not impossible. But new players would totally get the paradox experience if played right. Let's say they play this first, and then later on they play the new war and whatnot. That could be interesting, honestly. So it's interesting that the new war is not going to be required. What's also interesting is this seems to be a roguelike experience, the Divine Paradox. So that makes me interested to see the direction in which Warframe is actually going. And I get the final thing they talked about, which I do not have a, asset for this. The final thing they talked about is Soulframe. Soulframe is a new game. I made a separate video about that. Feel free to check it out. There will be a link in the description below, so feel free to check that out if you want. But yeah, that's actually what happened at TennoCon 2022. Quite a bit happened in my opinion. You guys probably consider one of the biggest news to be this, Crossplay. Because this means they're making more of an effort, because they announced it last year. It's been a whole year, and yeah, it seems like they're finally getting ready to go with crossplay. Hopefully you guys are excited for crossplay. I am definitely excited myself. And yeah, with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Let me know your thoughts on TennoCon in the comment section below. And yeah, later.